Hi ladies, I'm coming at you, let's see, it's at 5:20 p.m. with I'm gonna do my daytime routine. I look terrible, I have no makeup on because I wanna do all my skincare. It's hard for me to do live videos when I'm getting ready in the mornings because I'm usually so rushed to get out the door for work. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna do lots of videos while I'm on vacation, but the only problem is I'm at the beach, and who puts makeup on to go down to the beach? Not me. So, I have had a wonderful day at the beach, and I'm cleaned up, washed my hair and all that good stuff, and I'm gonna go through my routine so you can see we're going to dinner tonight. Abby has a friend with her, and it's her 16th birthday, so we're going into Seaside. I would love to know if you're on this video, if you are anywhere fun for fall break. Tell me where you are. We're at Rosemary Beach, Florida, so going into Seaside for dinner. Okay. So the first thing that I do is wash my face, obviously, and I did that. And then I use this anti-wrinkle treatment. And our products are super concentrated. It only takes a little pump. So just a little bit will go a long way. And so I just kind of put that, and you really want to massage it. I put it anywhere there's wrinkles, and you really want to massage it good into the skin. So I kind of try to share that I'm the most wrinkled on my forehead, so I really rub in. Kind of Botox in a bottle. My kids are yelling at me and I'm doing a live video. Okay, so then climate control is next. And this is hydration in its purest form, and this bottle will last you somewhere between 4 and 6 months. I'm getting towards the bottom, but it's amazing. And I kind of hesitated ever starting to use it because it's moisture, and I am greasy, and I don't feel like I need more moisture, but it's amazing. We call it Miracle in a Bottle. Hi, Mom. So after my anti-wrinkle cream, then I just do 2 or 3 sprays of that. I put that on like that, and kind of rub it on my face, and it feels so good, especially after having been out in the sun all day. So I get that on. I'm doing my, if you just hopped on, I'm doing my daytime routine at 5 o'clock because we're at the beach. So I didn't get ready this morning, and we're going to dinner for Olivia's birthday. It's her 16th birthday. So the next thing that I use after the climate control is our Sin Serum C. And this is, can you see those little beads in there? That is vitamin C, and it's coming to you stabilized. And other products that you purchase, even at high-end places like Nordstrom and Saks, it's not stabilized vitamin C. And so it loses its efficacy once it's on the truck and been exposed to heat. So by the time it gets to the store, it's not very potent. But ours are in these little beads, and so they're stabilized. And so when you squirt a little bit out on your hand, and again, you don't need very much, just a little pump. I didn't even use a full pump. But the beads are in there, and I'm gonna rub it around my face and break those beads up. So now you can see a little bit better. Do you see the beads? So that's vitamin C, and that is gonna fight all this, these brown spots, this melasma that I get. And so I rub that in really good, because you want to get those beads in. And I'm working off my phone and not a mirror, so hopefully I'm getting it pretty good. So the next thing that you would use is one of our moisturizers. This is our daytime moisturizer. I'm going to use the color corrected tinted moisturizer because I have been out in the sun, so I don't feel like I need a full foundation on. But I am feeling a little dry from being out in the sun, even though I had a hat and sunscreen on. So I'm going to use both. I didn't use a full pump. That was 3/4 of a pump. Again, if you're just getting on, our stuff is very concentrated, and so it just does not take very much product, which is nice. Your products will last you a long time. So after I get that on, I'm going to do the color corrected tinted moisturizer, and I'm going to put some right here. And I'm actually going to mix in some of our pearlizer, if I have it in my little bag. Yes. So this is our pearlizer, and can you tell that just gives a nice glow? And so I'm going to mix that in with my color corrected tinted. I'm not even going to use half a pump on that, just a little bit. Can you see that? And so I'm going to then take my stippling brush. You could rub the tinted moisturizer all over, but if you'll use a stipple brush, you'll get a little bit better coverage. And this is, I got it at MAC, but you can get them at Target or anywhere. So I'm just mixing it around, if you can see. And then I'm gonna, that pearlizer is the same thing that's in our eye illuminator. If you've tried that goes under our eyes, we say it gives you that J-Lo glow. So just kind of spread that out evenly. Don't forget your neck because you want it to blend. You don't want to get that line. So, and then with a stippling brush, you just kind of pat like this. You'll get more of an airbrush look than if you're, you know, rubbing it in. And this is very hard to do without a mirror. I wish I had a stand-up mirror. I actually think I might in my stock bag, but it's not near me, so. If you're on, I want to know what everybody's doing for fall break. Are y'all in Tulsa? Are you anywhere fun? If you're in Tulsa, how's the weather? I mean, I'm loving that we're here because it's so amazing, but hi, Leslie. But I do love Tulsa's weather this time of year, so. Leslie, I'm going through my daytime routine at 5 o'clock because I'm just now finally putting makeup on for the day, and I'm trying to use the phone as my mirror. So that's the color corrected tinted moisturizer. And so if you A, have really good skin, or B, have a little bit of color and you don't feel like you need all the foundation, I'll a lot of times just put that on like on a Saturday or something when I'm just going around to run errands. But if it's for work, I feel like I need a little bit heavier coverage. And I know I've said this, but I don't know who all has, but you know, watched these videos. It's the best tinted moisturizer I've ever used. Some of them are so this is our regular moisturizer, and it feels great, but it just feels like moisturizer going on your face. And the color corrected tinted moisturizer is just a little bit thicker and heavier, and so I feel like it gives you better coverage than any other ones that I've ever tried. Okay, so I've got that on. So now I'm going to do my eye illuminator, and this is our eye cream with the pearlizer mixed in. So remember, I just told you about the pearlizer. It kind of gives your face a glow. The weather in Tulsa is beautiful. The weather at the beach is beautiful too. Are the leaves starting to turn colors? I don't want to miss that. When we were in Nashville, they were just starting to change. So we drove through Nashville on our way down to Florida. Okay, so this is our eye cream with the pearlizer mixed in. And I'm not going to use an additional concealer. This is usually enough for me, but if you feel like, and then you just kind of pat this on. If you feel like you need more coverage, you could also do a concealer. And I learned from one of my team members the other day that if you'll carry this out a little bit further, I haven't been doing that, then that kind of gives that highlighter effect. And you guys, I could look like a clown when I'm done because it's nearly impossible to see what I'm doing. Using the phone as my mirror. This was really bad planning. Yes, the leaves are starting to change. Have you picked a tree of the day, Mom? When I was growing up, we used to pick a tree of the day. I could not do that in Houston because the trees don't change colors. And I know that probably sounds really dumb to most of you, but I had no idea. I was like, why are the trees, they're either green or brown. Dead or green. Okay, so, and I wish I had something to wipe my hands on. So that's the eye illuminator. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to our shadows. And you guys, please try our shadows if you haven't tried them before. It's what sold me on this company and these products. It's what forced me into being a distributor. I really just signed up for the discount. They are a cream to powder. And so they're kind of like, if you've tried in Olivia's yard, I'll tell her, Olivia that my mom is referencing is with us. It's her 16th birthday. So anyway, I have never had an eyeshadow that has stayed on all day, especially when you live in a humid area. And man, when I was in Houston, it was like, why even bother putting eyeshadow on? Because it would just slide off my face within an hour. So there's lots of ways you can do this eyeshadow. This is how I do mine. This is Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, and they're not all shimmery. Like this comes in a flat. So if you don't like shimmery, but I love shimmer. So I'm all girl. I'm gonna try to tell you this funny story about my daughter while I'm doing my eye makeup. But what I'll do is I'll put like a swipe, because it just doesn't take very much. Signed up for a discount, now you're driving a free car going to Costa Rica. Exactly. It just happens, girls. These products sell themselves. Okay, so, and who would have thought I'd be doing a live video putting makeup on? You can use your finger or a brush, and I'm using a brush, and I put this, it's kind of like my base color all over. And you have longer to work with the shadows than you do the lip scents before it sets, but it does set and it will stay on. And I'm telling you, this eyeshadow if I put it on before I go to work in the morning at 10 o'clock at night, it's still on. Like, if we have dinner plans, I think I might need a little bit more up there, but I really can't tell because I'm looking in this tiny phone. If we had dinner plans, I wouldn't need to, you know, redo my eye makeup or anything. And that may not be anything to you guys, but that's like a miracle to me. Okay, so I was talking about shimmer, and I want to tell y'all this funny story. So Hannah, my oldest daughter, just went through sorority rush this weekend at Belmont. And of the 2 houses she went to on pref day is what they call it now, one of them was super girly, which I'm super girly. And, you know, I kind of feel like Julia Roberts. My signature colors are blush and bashful. But Hannah's not. She really, really liked the girls. And so then, you know, on bid day, they all go do an activity. In her sorority, they went to Dave & Buster's, and she had a great time. And she said, I got such confirmation that I made the right decision. Do you know what this other house did for bid day? And I said, what? And she said, they went to brunch. And I was like, well, that sounds awesome to me. I just thought that was a funny story. Okay, so I have the Sandstone Pearl all over my eyelids. And then Mulberry is kind of a new one I've been using. I don't know if y'all can see the color there. And I'm gonna put that, sometimes I'll do a color like out here and make like a V. Mulberry I'm gonna do on my lid. It's just a pretty color. And I'm sorry that you're getting a shot of my chin and probably at my nose. I need more conversation in the comments, it helps. What's everybody doing tonight? Anybody have anything fun going on? Any football games? Okay, so that's Mulberry. I hope y'all can see that, and I hope that I have it rubbed in pretty well. Again, very hard to do without a mirror. Your eyeshadow is still on from 8 this morning. Awesome. What color are you wearing? Okay, I'm gonna dig for one more color real quick. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't. So, Mocha Java. You're going to a UH watch party. Oh, are they playing tonight? And who do they play? So this is Mocha Java Shimmer. And again, this comes in a flat if you don't like the shimmer, but I'm a girly girl. So I did the Sandstone Pearl all over and the Mulberry on my lid. And I'm gonna do the just a dot of the Mocha Java Shimmer up here in my crease. Copper Rose Shimmer. I haven't worn that one, Fran. You'll have to drop a selfie in the comments so everybody can see what Copper Rose Shimmer looks like. Your shadow is still there from 9 a.m. Candlelight and Garnet. Candlelight is awesome, you guys. And Candlelight, I'm going to show you Candlelight, can also be used as a concealer. And so can Sandstone Pearl, kind of just depending on your coloring. But Candlelight is what I use. And I'll use it like if I have a blemish or something. It works great and it stays all day. All day. Oh, they're playing Memphis, home game. Have fun. I guess you're not going to the game. You're probably in Austin, but you're going to a watch party. Okay, so for my eyeliner, Fran says she uses Garnet. Normally my everyday has been Onyx eyeshadow, which is, I just take my eyeliner pin and I dip it in there. I gotta find my eyeliner pin. Okay, and so I'll just kind of use that as my eyeliner. But when I was at our leaders conference this weekend, hi Julia, they released this new color. This is a lipstick color, Team Wicked. And I tried to wear it. It's pretty dark. If you're a teenager, you might could get away with it. Can y'all see that? It's purple navy with some sparkle in it. You use the brown or blush lash. I have not tried that as liner, but I have been using this Team Wicked that they gave us as an eyeliner. So here's the trick on the using a lip sense as an eyeliner. And by the way, oh, this could be really hard to do, you guys, but I'm gonna try it without a mirror. What you wanna do is, so I'll get a little bit on my brush. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. And these lipsticks are alcohol based, and so you have to blow on it and wait just a second so you don't burn your eyelid. And by burn, I mean that's probably a bad choice of words. We like to say tingles, but I love it because it stays. Okay, I have to pull on my eyelid. Wicked, your favorite musical. You need some Wicked lip sense, and you could use it wherever you want. I know I'm not supposed to pull on my eye, but I can't see what I'm doing, girls. So, Julia, where are you? Did you get moved? I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say I can't see a thing. Like, I could be done and I could look like a clown, so I hope I'm looking okay. Y'all have to talk to me. It's too hard to do eyeliner and talk. Leslie's going to EH watch party. What are you doing tonight, Mom? Julia, what do you have going on? You're in St. Louis. Oh gosh, that eye looks terrible, I can tell. I want to know when you got there. Are you feeling like you're starting to get settled and make friends? I'm so excited for you. You're so adventurous. Julia's just moved to St. Louis from somewhere in Colorado, and I can't even remember, but she's my sweet friend that was in my Sunday school class when she was in college. I need a little bit more on that, I think. You're buying a house. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That is very exciting. Congratulations. Have you found one? If you just joined, I'm using Lip Sense as eyeliner, which is why I'm having a blow on my brush. You were in Denver, yes. How are you liking St. Louis so far? And when do you get into your house? Okay, so I think I did better now. I'm gonna have to go get a mirror, but. Okay, so there's that. And I mean, that stuff will still be on when I wake up in the morning because I did not bring eye makeup remover with me, but that's okay. This is our lash extend, and it's waterproof and does not come off, and it comes with 2 ends. And so this end, I forgot what this end is called. Can you remember, Leslie or Fran? But it kind of thickens your lashes. It's like a conditioner almost for your lashes. And so you put that on, and you need to let it dry. So I'll put this on and I'll do my blush while that's drying. A beautiful one with such an amazing God story. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear. Thank you, Leslie. It's under Sense because it goes under your mascara, okay? So I'm gonna let that dry. Julia, I can't wait to see pictures. You'll have to post some. I'm very excited for you guys. Have you found a job? Okay, so now I'm moving on to blush. Our blush is also liquid, but it stays all day, girls. You won't have to touch it up. And this was a new color that they released this weekend, and it's called Pink Berry. And I know that you're all looking at that going, oh my gosh, I could never wear that. This is what I normally wear. I think it's Toasted Rose, is that right? Toasted Rose. But I'm gonna show you that this is not so scary. You're taking Jack to dinner. I forgot he was in town. Please tell him I said hi. Are you going anywhere yummy? So it's very pink, and it does not, I mean, I want you to look at the size of this tube and then see the amount that I'm putting on my cheek, and then imagine, I mean, this thing is gonna last me a year. And I don't recommend doing your makeup with your phone as a mirror if you can avoid it. Okay, so I just put a little dot on, and then I take my blush brush and kind of work it in. And see there, and do y'all see how very little I used? I probably got too much even on this side, to be honest. So I'll kind of even it out. The only bad thing about our products, yeah, I'm gonna look like a clown on the side. The only bad thing about our products for me is that this will last you so long, all of them will, that you won't need to rebuy very often. And that's great for you guys. So, okay, we're gonna ignore that I think I got too much blush on that side of my face and move on. Okay, so I'm gonna do my mascara now. And this is super tricky to do in the phone, but my Under Sense has dried, so now I'm gonna do my mascara. And this stuff is fantastic. All of these products are amazing, just amazing. I've never had makeup that just stayed on all the time. The mascara never gets clumpy or anything like that. It's great. And it took me a little bit to get used to how waterproof it is, but my mom brought up a great point, especially with allergies in Tulsa. When you sneeze or your eyes water, you don't have to worry about this stuff. It's great. Okay, I think I did okay. Sure wish I had a mirror by me. If I even had a family member by me, I could make them bring me a mirror. Okay, so I picked out a color and put it somewhere. It's gonna do Napa. Where's Napa? Napa is a new favorite of mine. It's a great fall color. Blush is beautiful, thank you. So you want to shake them up real good. I think I mentioned earlier that they're alcohol based, and especially if it's a color you haven't used in a while, you want to mix it up real good. So I try to, you're staying with Phil's aunt. We close in November. That is so exciting. I'm really happy for you guys, Julia. Okay, so I try to tell all of my customers this. I hated lip since when I first started using it because I wasn't told to wipe the wand off. And so I was putting it on super thick, and you're doing 3 layers, and it was just too thick, and mine was peeling off. And so I'm telling you that because if you don't love lip scents, you're probably doing something wrong. And so ask me or ask you know, a friend that uses it, because in fact I have a really good friend that didn't love it at first either. And so we went to lunch, and I said, okay, I want you to show me how you're putting it on. She said, I'm putting it on right. I'm not going to call her out, but if she watches this, she'll know it's her. She said, I'm putting it on right. And I said, I want you to put this on. I'm going to watch you. And she immediately went, well, she didn't wipe it off, and then she went back and forth a whole bunch because she can't go back and forth either. There is a little bit of a learning curve. So you're going to do 3 very thin coats in one direction. You've never been told that. Well, you're being told now, sister. Hey, you need to let me come up and do a party for you in St. Louis when you get in your house. So you wipe it off and you go in one direction. So I'm not going to be able to talk. Y'all are going to have to talk amongst yourselves. And you just kind of let them dry. The thing is, Julia, if you go back and forth with it, then if you go back and forth, it can get streaky. Now, if you're wearing a super light color, like pink champagne or something, that wouldn't matter so much. But if you're wearing a darker color, yes, please. I really want to, Julia. So true. Since I've been wearing it forever, I get too comfortable and put the layers on too thick, and it started flaking. Yeah, and you know, you're the one, Leslie, that reminded me the other day. Mine was flaking, and it was a color I hadn't worn in a long time, and I really didn't shake it up, so... Your house has a pool? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I am so excited for you. You know, Julia, you could sell lip scents and take St. Louis by storm. Okay, so this is the second layer, and I think I've told y'all this before, but you can mix and match your layers. So if you have more than one lip scents color, you're doing 3 layers. Like I did Napa, I could do pink champagne next, but I'm going with all layers. You do 3 layers. And do you have any problems with it coming off, Julia? Like peeling or flaking? Because you're really supposed to do thin layers. So this is layer 2. And another thing that somebody might not have told you, the inside is called your waterline. And so that's why if you see me, and again, I'm not using a mirror, but I'm trying to touch up right there. That's the part that usually comes off first. Just because of your saliva and, you know, if you lick your lips or whatever. And so you let it dry in between. And this is going to be my 3rd layer. And you don't want to rub them together or anything like that. And I always tell people, I'll tell you in a second, this is my 3rd layer. If you feel like you got heavy on one side, because I keep starting from this side, this time you can start from the other side. Yeah, all right. Yeah, just apply. Did you see me on my waterline? Apply it on your waterline like that. So you let it dry, and then I always tell people that you know that you've done all right if when you use your gloss, if your wand is still white. So if I was to put this on right now, I can tell it's still just a smidgen wet, then there would get color on my wand. And so you want your wand to stay white. And I am as guilty as anybody going in too much of a hurry, but then what happens is that color starts getting in your gloss and making it kind of yucky. So, hi Gina. So I think I'm dry now. Also, if your layers are too thick, the waterline will wear off faster. Good point. And you can touch up your waterline, Julia, midday, but I mean, as long as you don't have gloss on, you could go in and touch it up. But if you just take the time in the morning to do it right, then you don't even have to take your color with you. You'll be set for the day. So, okay, I'm gonna gloss, and on your gloss, you can go back and forth, go to town, rub your lips together. And like I said, the wand should still be white, That's how you know that you did it right and you waited long enough. If you don't wait long enough and you see color on your gloss wand, your color will probably not last as long as it would be normally able to last. So if you're just hopping on, I just went through my morning routine at 5:30 because we're at the beach. And I'm just now ready for the day. So we're gonna go to dinner here in a little bit, and I appreciate you guys hopping on and for also talking. It's so hard to put your makeup on and think of things to say. So thank you for participating in the conversation. And if you wanna try any of these products, please let me know. Everything I've showed you I have in stock. So I would love for you to try them. And one thing that I don't advertise too much is that our products all have a money back guarantee. And I just sort of forget, because you're not gonna need your money back. You're gonna love it, I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. So like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're not loving your lipstick, it's probably because you're not applying it correctly. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you guys soon.